Good evening, student. First, I want to say that I'm sorry for your presence. It is completely not okay. It's unsatisfactory. I like you all join the class because it's very important. We are going to rediscuss, to re-explain the material from the very beginning and go ahead. So, since we have discussed the beginning material or the area material, so we are going to go with something quickly. First of all, we are need to say what clause patterns, simple and complex sentences. We all know that what is the difference between a simple and complex sentence. Look, let us see this sentence. I quickly shut the door before the animal could escape. This sentence called complex sentence. Why it is complex? Because it contains more than one simple sentence. And again, we have what is called before or the conjunct. It's called conjunct. The conjunct from its name connects. Connect two simple sentences or more than two simple sentences to have all in all the subordinated clause. Look, I quickly shut the door. When I say this sentence, simply, I have a complete sentence with a complete thought, with it can stand by itself with its subject. So it is what? It is a simple sentence. But when I say before the animal could escape, it seems to be what? It seems to be dependent on other sentence. So it is called subordinated clause. So all in all, is a complex sentence or superordinate sentence consisting of what? Of a simple sentence or subordinated clause. And I have discussed what is the difference between a clause and between a clause and a sentence, that we have said all sentences are clauses, but not all clauses are sentences, since a sentence gives us a clear idea, complete thought with a subject, with subject and predicates, and it can stand by itself. In contrast to the clause, it cannot stand by itself, though it has a complete thought, but it cannot stand by itself. So keep in mind, all sentences are clauses, but not all clauses are sentences. So I think in the third year you have an idea about what are the clause types, and at the same time I can say it is what the sentence structure or the sentence types. We have eight, starting with SVA. By the way, these sentences or these clause types are classified according to the types of or to the categories of the verbs. You know the categories of verbs. You have the intensive, extensive, and the extensive can be to transitive and intransitive. The intensive, and the transitive, it can be divided into mono, dia, and complex. The mono, in which I have one direct object, the dia, in which I have two objects, direct and indirect. The complex, in which I have a direct object and a complex or an object complement. Look, the first type, in which I have what? SVA. SV intensive, and this A is an obligatory one. SVC, S plus verb intensive verb, and I have the S complement, in which I have whether it is an adjective in the form of an adjective or a noun phrase. Mary is a kind, Ali is clever, Ali is a teacher. SVO, in which I have one direct object, is called monotransitive. Somebody killed the ball. I cook the dinner. You see, I cooked the dinner. It is again SVO. And I have SVOA. This A is what? is obligatory A. SVOA. See, I put the plate on the table. I put the plate on the table. When I say, for example, I put the plate, so it needs a complementation. Where did you put the plate? So I must say, I put the plate on the table, so this A place is an obligatory one. I have SVOC. We have approved him wrong or a fall. SV, direct object, subject object complement, and it is object complement in the form of what? Of a noun phrase. Then I have SVOO, in which it is called diatransitive. I have the indirect object, the direct object. She gives me expensive presents. And I have the child loved and something like that. In the workbook, in the exercise book, I have uploaded to you an exercise about these subjects. It is what? The first lecture I have uploaded to you, and I uploaded to you with what? With the question, the material, plus its answers. Look at the notes here, it is very important. He is without job. Most obligatory adjuncts are a place. هنا تشوفون هنا عندي obligatory a place. هنا obligatory a place. The question is what? Is it necessary to have all the obligatory adjuncts or adverbs in the form of a place adjuncts? Let us see. There are many cases in which the term place applies only in a broad metaphorical sense. He is without a job. He is without job, or he is without a job. SVA. SVA. من أقول لك what is the clause type of the sentence, saying what? SVA. But look at the A, without a job. It is not a place. It is not a place. You see? So I can say it is a obligatory A. Yeah. Again, we kept him off cigarettes. SVO. You see? SVO. And I have